Don't worry about me.
Well, another thing, what do you think about H. Ross Perot,
I don't know.
the billionaire Texan who...
Oh, yeah, this guy that looks like another Lyndon B. Johnson.
Yeah, he looks like a spitting image of him. He really...
Does he look like him?
He does. Well, actually, the only...
He sounds like Johnson.
I saw him a while ago, but I can't remember. The only time I've really seen a picture of it was kind of... You know, like in the New York Times, they have kind of those cartoon-type pictures, but they kind of look like the person. They're not cartoons. They're like... They're like photographs, or they're like drawings. I don't know how to describe it.
Caricature?
They're like, oh, no, it's not a caricature. It's like... It's a picture made up of many little dots, I think, taken from a photograph.
I don't know.
So, I mean... Anyway, because he did look like Johnson in this picture. But anyway, he's really a neat guy. I think he's a self-made billionaire, and I think during the Vietnam War, he sent 2 planes around Christmas time. I forget what year, but he sent 2 planes, and he painted a red ribbon around each plane, and he had a message that said in Vietnamese, and he said, "If you release all American prisoners, I will use all my power to rebuild your schools and to rebuild your villages." I don't know. Nothing came of it. Because, I mean, he does a lot of stuff like this. Like, he sent...
Wow.
He set up a rescue mission during the Iranian hostage crisis, and because some of his employees were hostages.
Right.
And I think it was successful. He's done a lot of different things. I really don't know how he stands on political issues. I think when he was running for governor in Texas, he said something about rape that a lot of people didn't like. I don't know what, but... Right?
Oh, good God. Is he the one that there was somebody who said... maybe this is him, maybe it's not. Said something like, if a woman gets raped, she might as well just lay back and enjoy it.
Oh, you know who said? Bobby Knight said that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that you know what should happen to that guy?
What?
I thought that he should get raped up the ass by some big guy.
Sit back and enjoy.
And somebody should say, you know, when a man gets raped, he ought to just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, he's kind of a disgusting man. Yeah, I mean, he basically said if rape is inevitable, you sit back and enjoy.
Well, let's see if he feels that way when it's his ass that's on the line, so to speak, huh?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, rape is like. I was watching Clockwork Orange today. You know Clockwork Orange?
I just put that soundtrack record up on my shelf today.
Yeah, I was watching a movie. I've read the book, and there's like a rape scene, and like to me, that would be like the most horrifying thing. The most horrible feeling is the rape. I mean.
Yeah, but isn't that why somebody does it to get that feeling of wow, you know, I can do this to somebody else?
That's why they do it. To be honest with you, I don't know how you stand on the death penalty, but to me, that's like almost worse than death. I mean, for a woman, because first of all, when she goes on trial, like if you saw the accused, I mean, she's put on trial basically.
Yeah.
You know, more than the.
Yeah. What was she wearing?
Yeah, it's like, it was like, I mean, that's not the point. I mean, she was wearing a provocative dress. I mean, she wasn't asking to be raped. You know, maybe she was asking to be admired, but no one asked, you know, some filthy man to come and rape her. I mean,
or a clean man.
Or a clean man, for that matter.
Okay, we're running out of time.
Okay, I'll go. But thanks a lot.
All right.
And have a good time the rest of the show.
Okay, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Later. Hello, we gotta finish up soon. So what's up? Hello. 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 Psst, psst. Hello. Oh shoot. You're on the air.
Hey.
All right.
Hey. Fact, Elvis is dead.
How do you know?
Because. A little maze once, I think. But not much.
You mean a little with a little ball in it? And you
yeah.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Kind of crappy, but I mean.
That's exciting, though.
It was worth it. I mean, that's why I bought the cereal.
It's better than a college education.
Almost. But I don't know. So, what else are we talking about? Abortion?
Yeah, well, whatever.
Whatever. Let's think
Actually,
of
the
topic.
question was not abortion. The question was, what if you or your girlfriend got pregnant? And it was very interesting that the conversation came around to abortion as if that was kind of like the only alternative. Well, people talk about abortion or keeping the baby, you know?
Yeah. Everyone's going to say the same old thing anyways.
Yeah.
Just about, I mean, about 90% of the people are just going to say the same BS.
Yeah, you're right. We should just forget the whole show.
No, we should just change the cough pick, is what we should do.
Okay.
How about the best pickup line?
Oh, man, we've already been through that one.
Oh, we have?
Yeah, that one's
sorry.
old. Yeah, okay.
Let me see. Let's talk about redheads. And redheads who dye hair to a different color.
That sounds really stupid.
It is.
How about let's talk about brittle, flat pieces of unleavened bread?
Tasty. I think people on diet should eat it.
Let's see. Maybe you can help me figure out these words. If you can figure out all these words, they're all off the same page in the dictionary. A brittle, flat piece of unleavened bread, which actually is very appropriate for this weekend. The act of killing one's mother. A drink made out of gin or vodka and vermouth. These are all on the same page of the dictionary. You want to try for them?
I'll try.
Okay. Did you hear all the clues? A flat, brittle piece of unleavened bread. The act of killing one's mother. Or a drink made with gin or vodka and vermouth. Now, they all start with roughly the same letters.
Yeah, let me see. The act of killing one's mother?
Yeah.
Stupid.
Now, the point is that these all start with, actually...
Alright, what's the letter that they start with? How about that for a clue?
M and M-A are the first two letters.
M-A.
Why don't you try the flat piece of unleavened brittle bread? That should be
Manure.
easy. Ah. Some people might agree with you on that one, but I like them.
Crackers. Oh,
Alright,
no,
come
wait, M-A? I don't know. I'm not too good in English. It's my
okay.
native
All
language.
right, it's matzah.
Matzah?
Matzah.
Is that like some... Is that bad food, or is like something you really can buy in a store?
It's real food. It's a Jewish traditional food. It's
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like some like religious type food, like from a different country or something.
The story behind it is that when the Jews were released from bondage in Egypt, that they were in such a hurry to get their asses out of there that they just like instead of making bread, they kind of like cooked it up real fast and ended up with crackers instead.
Oh, so it's just like a cracker, is what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and you brought that because like it's Passover time, right?
Well, not really, actually, because I was
You just have to be on that page.
I was looking up the word misogyny in the dictionary.
What's that mean?
Well, that means hatred of women. A misogynist is one who hates women. It's made from M-I-S-O, from miss and gyn, G-Y-N, you know.
Oh, that Latin stuff, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it goes way back to Greek, like most Latin does too. So there you go. You get misogyny, you get matzah, matricide, and martini, basically all on the same page.
Uh-huh. So what was the act of killing one's mom?
Matricide.
Matricide.
Yeah, M-A-T-R-I. Not like mattress, M-A-T-T-R-E-S, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
So that's our topic, match. No. Where'd you can find
matzah. Matzah that you get in Captain Crunch boxes. And lowrider space shuttles.
Hey, low riders are cool. The low
Space shuttles with
Right.
space shuttles with
Yeah.
curb feelers.
drives a little slower. Where
Where do you live?
I live right down the street from Brandeis.
Oh, did you know you cannot see the stars from Waltham?
Why?
Because there's so much light in the city that the sky is all lit
Waltham
up.
sucks anyways, you know? It's a really crappy town. I don't like it. Boston's better.
Huh.
But, I don't know. But I guess if you go to school here.
But no, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
No, I just do radio here.
Oh, I see. Actually, I don't, but...
You hear?
Yeah, I
You
can
hear.
hear.
I almost came in tonight with I was gonna blindfold myself. Just come in
that
and do
would've
the
been
whole
pretty
show
funny.
blindfolded. Yeah, but nobody'd believe it.
Yeah.
And it's just like if I was to reveal the fact that I'm stark naked right now, you know? It's been done before, and nobody will believe it.
Hey, some guy at the Red Sox game today was running around naked
Far out.
down like one of the down the stairs or something.
Huh.
But he got busted, I guess.
Huh.
How about that person who threw the bottle and like shot it right near Reagan? What do you think of that? That's pretty funny, huh?
I think you're mixing metaphors. That was a crystal statue.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It shattered in front of him. It broke.
Well, I don't know. Was it
Then that
interesting?
guy said that he was doing some like non-violence thing. No?
Oh, yeah, right. It was an interesting thing, but it just kind of made me sad because every time somebody, you know, makes a fool out of themselves like that, it makes somebody like Reagan look all that much better, which doesn't please me.
I see.
I mean, what can you say? I mean, it's only cases like that that get in the press, right? You know, I mean,
that is good for publicity.
if somebody had a silent vigil to protest something that Reagan did, right, nobody'd pay any attention to it. You know, some nut comes up and does something like that, and it gets
national news. And
gets all the attention, and all it does is make people who don't like Reagan look like nuts.
Yep. I understand. Well, I've probably taken up a lot of people's time.
Are you a nut? Do you like Reagan?
Actually, yeah. I'm crazy.
All right, nutty.
All right. This is the Wizard, and he's out.
See you later.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi?
What's the topic?
There's several topics. The topic is, what if you got your girlfriend pregnant?
I am a girl. I'm not a lesbian. Anything.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, fine. Then, what if you got pregnant with your boyfriend? What if you got your boyfriend pregnant?
Well, my boyfriend dumped me 2 days ago.
Are you pregnant?
No.
Okay.
I'm only 13. I would not get pregnant. I don't fuck around.
You won't get pregnant because you're 13 or because you don't fuck around?
Both.
Sounds safe to me.
Well, thank you. Oh, my God. Dennis told me to mention how much I loved him.
Okay.
But, I don't know.
We all need love now and then. Can you see the stars from Waltham?
I'm not from Waltham.
Where are you from?
Watertown.
Uh-huh. What's the difference?
I don't know. Watertown's better.
Why?
Because I live here.
Aha.
Aha.
And what's a day in your life like?
A day in my life?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends what day it is. I mean, if I'm in school, then it's good because I get to see Andrew. But if it's not, that sucks. That's boring. And, I don't know. Vacation, I don't want vacation, I don't know, because I want to go to school. I know it sounds gay, but I get to see a lot of people.
It really doesn't sound gay at all.
Oh, well, I get to see a lot of people. Like one in particular. But he dumped me.
Okay, have you got anything to comment on our little subjects tonight?
What, abortion?
How about Captain Crunch?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, in Trick cereal, I got a color-changing spoon.
How does that work?
You put it in when it gets into the milk, it, like, changes from, like, white to red to purple. And then you, like, take it out and you put it under water and it turns white again, and you can do it again. It's really cool.
Sounds scary.
It's not scary, it's cool.
Okay.
And tomorrow's Karen's birthday, so do you mind if I say a number over the air? Oh, no.
Tomorrow? You mean today?
Well, what time is it?
It's 12:30.
Well, it's today.
All right.
Today's Karen Bernie's birthday.
Just a moment here. Maybe we can sing, huh?
Yeah, can we sing? And Caitlin's belated birthday. So can we sing to her? And Caitlin?
Do you want to sing Happy Birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you get around the phone and do that?
You want Karen to get the phone?
Sure.
She doesn't want to.
Aww.
She's a bum. She's standing right next to the radio, sucking an ice cube out of a plastic bag.
Wow, sounds romantic. Did you know that a squid eating dough in a polyethylene bag is fast and bulbous?
No, I didn't know that. And Caitlin's sucking on a watermelon seed. And we don't have a life.
Are they pregnant?
Yeah, Karen is. No, like in.
Okay.
But see, she's really upset because she likes this kid. But I don't know. Oh, if anybody from Watertown can, like, if anyone from Watertown or my school is listening, can you have them call in? Because the radio station's like nobody's calling.
What can I say? So it sounds to me like you're kind of interested in going out and getting yourself some in the near future. Is this true?
Whatever.
Do you feel that you're adequately prepared for the responsibilities and risks of a sexual relationship?
I'm only 13.
13?
No, I'm only 13.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to wait for a while?
Yeah. I guess so.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I know I did. Okay. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, if anybody knows Karen, can you have him call and say happy birthday?
All right.
And can you tell
Happy
Andrew that I
birthday.
still like him?
Pardon me?
Can you tell Andrew that I still like him?
I think you just did.
Oh, okay. All right.
Would it make it any more real if I says it?
If you says it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, she looks at you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Red.
What?
Who's it?
This is Sesame Street Hand.
Oh.
Yeah, and,
Well, you're not pregnant.
but you know what? You know what?
No.
Dennis told me to tell everyone how much he loved me.
Okay.
Even though I'm a white.
So, you like that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to say something. There's nothing wrong being sped classes.
In what?
In sped. You know, in school, the stupid people are sped classes.
Special ed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm special ed king.
Hey, so am I. Maybe we can get together and, like, make babies or something.
We'll have a special time.
Yeah.
It's nutty, okay?
And listen to this. I'm in 8th grade, right? I'm doing 4 plus 4, so. Isn't that cool?
I was pretty mathematically retarded myself.
Hey, we have something in common. Yeah, but, and like, I want to talk about, like, food stamps.
Uh-huh. Why is that?
Because I saw these, no offense against black people or anything. Well, I don't know.
You sure none?
Well, okay, I'm not going to say any black people on Charles Street now. There's these little black kids running in store 24, and they got a lollipop, alright? You know, those little blow pops. And, hey, what the hell is that? Okay. And he pulled out a food stamp to pay for his, blow pop.
That doesn't work.
And I was like, yo, home Skittle, what the hell are you doing there? He's like, I'm trying to pay for a lollipop with a food stamp. I was laughing. But, yeah, whatever happened to Mr. Hooper on Sesame Street?
He died, and they actually made a big event out of it on Sesame Street.
Oh, God, I'm depressed.
You didn't know that? It was a couple of years back.
Oh, shit.
And instead of avoiding it, they actually made a big point out of it that he died, you know, and they thought they'd kind of use it to try to teach kids about death. Is that amazing or what?
That is...
I was crushed. I mean, I grew up with Mr. Scooper.
No, Hooper.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, but, yeah, thank you. But I'm pumping. Oh, yeah, cereal box prizes. All right, the best thing I ever got out was a license plate from Honeycomb.
Wow, so we got 2 endorsements for Honeycomb.
Yeah, but get this.
They also provided the kaleidoscope.
My license plate said cool dude on it. And so I put it on my BMX. I rode down the street, and like these kids, they were like, "Hey man, I like your BMX," and they go, "Oh wait, you're a cool dude." I go, "Yeah, I know, I'm a cool dude because it's my BMX and it's my license plate. So if you touch me, I'm gonna beat you up." And they were like, "Okay, I'm sorry for ever messing with you."
All right.
And I just want to thank Honeycomb for saving my life.
Hey, you know, it's a big cereal.
And I don't know, can we change the subject? Well, it's not really a subject, but whatever topic, whatever. To pornos.
What about?
I think they're pretty exciting.
Well, they're designed to be exciting, aren't they?
Like, exciting in a way, like, you get to laugh at people, like, they're like, "Oh, baby, I want to ride you like a bad piece of road." Something like that, something stupid like that.
It is pretty laughable, but even real people engaged in the real sex act is pretty laughable, too.
Yeah. And, I want to know if John Holmes is out there. You know.
You mean like listening tonight?
Yes, I miss John Holmes.
Long John?
Yes.
Jeez, I don't know.
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix had a bigger dick, though.
Uh-huh. How do you know this?
I don't know. I read it in something. Turned me on.
Okay.
Just kidding. But, am I boring you?
Not particularly. Just an accumulative yawn. It's not all your fault. Sorry, I should have taken myself away from the microphone.
Yeah, and I want to know what people think about Jungle Fever.
The movie.
No, about blacks and white. Like, well, I want to know if they have sex, and does the kid come out a marble kid, Like the ice cream. You know, Marlboro Twist.
I don't know. Do you think it's ever happened before that a black and a white have had a child together? Or maybe it's just a completely untried genetic experiment, huh?
I don't know. I want to know what Michael Jackson kid would look like.
Before or after they did the nose job and the lip job and the hair job and the...
I think he'd come out all screwed up. Like he'd have one side afro, like 8 feet high, and another side would be like Jerry curl. And he'd have one fat nose on one side.
What if he had a baby with Liz Taylor?
That'd be gross. That'd be, I don't know. But, that'd be cool. But,
Pick up the pace.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but, about the Brady Bunch, some kid was talking about the Brady Bunch. I want to know how many people still watch the Brady Bunch, because I think it's pretty good. Do you watch it?
No. I don't watch TV when I can avoid it, except pornos.
Yeah. Yeah.
I watch the Spice Channel through the scramble bars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's free.
Oh, yeah. I'm turning you in, big guy.
Okay.
Just kidding. All right.
They'll never catch me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Yoda. Yeah. Yoda called up. And, I want to, hemorrhoids. Someone call up and talk about hemorrhoids. Because I think I took enough time up now.
Okay.
So just somebody call up and talk about big, fat, juicy hemorrhoids.
All right, but if you do, please use the proper terminology.
What are they? That's what I want to know.
All set?
All right. Just, everyone, this is MC Right Hand. All right. Little.
See you later.
All right, ta-ta.
Yellow.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Absolutely great.
Cool. Dude, to MC Right Hand, I just want to say Brady Bunch rules. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I am really attracted to Mrs. Brady. She is a whore, and I want her. Is she not?
I'm interested in this concept of being attracted to a whore. Are you? When you say that, is this kind of like a lifelong attraction kind of thing, or just kind of a one-night fling you want to have with Mrs. Brady?
Well, no, I'm not saying she's like a whore that takes money. She's just like, like a slut. She's hanging all over everyone. She walks around, those little skirts with the panties creeping up her ass. She is nice, guys. She is hot, and I want her.
Hey, it's a story of a lovely lady, you know?
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. She's lovely.
Okay, so what are you going to do if you get pregnant?
If I get pregnant, dude, I'd call the Inquirer.
Okay.
Dude, and I just want to tell that kid, too, that John Holmes is obsolete. The porn star is Ron Jeremy.
He's dirty, he's ugly, he's fat, he's nasty.
That's him. Ron Jeremy is king. Oh, that guy rules, man. The funny bastard. You ever see him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that fat bastard with hair all over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's a nutsy guy.
So, yeah,
So what?
whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Dude.
Yes?
Dude, on the subject of cereal prizes, one cool thing they used to give away in Fruit Loops was those octopus sticky things that you threw on the wall.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my cat loves those.
Yeah, and the only thing that would suck is if you didn't get it in time, it would land on your carpet, then it'd get hair all over it, and then it was done with.
I know. Well, actually, you got to wash them in a mild soap solution. And
That's right. Yeah, but they weren't the same. You know, they lost their stickiness.
I know. They did.
They lost their stick. And another thing that sucks is, remember in
sea monkeys.
Dude, sea monkeys are the coolest thing.
Yeah, but come on. Did you ever get them?
No, they always died on me.
That's the point. Everybody buys them, and they never live. The funny thing is, they're nothing but brine shrimp, and you can buy them for like $2 at a pet store and make them much easier than all that stuff.
Yeah, that's true. It's
mumbo jumbo.
Pain in the ass. Dude, one thing that sucked was in like in Fruity Pebbles, they used to give away those erasers in the shape of like Dino, but the erasers were too hard, and it would never erase, and it would just smear the fucking pencil shit everywhere.
To tear the paper?
Yeah, and it was just like, they sucked.
All right, people, so really beware of the Dino erasers, all right?
What?
I'm telling people on our consumer report here of cereal box prizes to watch out for that Dino eraser.
It's awful. It's just bad, you know? You know, it's bad. It's like sticking your hand in a blender. It's that bad. You know what I mean?
I don't know anything.
Dude, you don't know nothing?
No.
Dude, that's cool. I don't know, but Ron Jeremy is king. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I agree, you know. Hey, what? Shoot.
Dude, and you know that kid, the wizard that always calls?
Right.
Yeah, I know that kid. He knows Jeremy.
Wow.
Ron Jeremy. Hey, the wizard, if you're calling, what's up, guy? He's in my earth science class.
So what if Ron Jeremy got pregnant?
If Ron Jeremy got pregnant, I don't know. I'd have sex with Ron Jeremy. He's great.
What kind?
Any kind, whatever he said, you know.
Wow. Well, he's the boss. He knows the business.
He's in control. I was watching this movie with him the other night, Shaved Sinners, and he shaved all the girls and all the brothers or whatever, and then made a pillow out of all the hair at the end. Great guy. Yeah, to see it. So funny. He's so funny. He's just like a comedian, you know.
Yeah.
He's great. Great man.
Okay, is everything falling out of your head, or do you want to continue?
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, I just think that on the subject of abortion there, that if you're gonna have sex, you know, you gotta know what's going on. I don't think you should have sex until you're married and ready to take care of a baby, because these horny bastards who just fucking up and whatnot, they just, get a blowjob or something so stupid. It pisses me off.
I find it pretty amusing how so many people are dependent on another person for their sexual satisfaction, you know?
What's wrong with your right hand?
Exactly, well, basically, something to that effect.
Just slapping in the Jeremy, you're all set. That's all you need, guy. Another thing that pisses me off, like on the USA channel, like late night, they have these semi-pornographic movies. You just get those little hot-ons, not enough to spank it to, but just like, it just pisses me off. I can't stand them, so, that's when I slap into the Jeremy flips.
Okay.
Then I'm all set, and I'm set, and that's it.
Are you out?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm feeling a little feisty. I think I might go drain, my vein-lated meat pipe.
All right, well, thanks for the nice thoughts.
No problem.
You're on the air with Briss.
Hey. Hey.
Yow.
Dude, I watch pornos like every night, man.
Oh, so we're sticking to another theme here.
Huh?
Pornos.
They're so cool, dude. I watch them like every night, man. You know that guy on the hedgehog?
So, is it an easier route to sexual satisfaction than dealing with a girlfriend?
Yeah, kinda though. But it's true about those. It's true about those.
No, and I'm not making fun of you or kidding. I'm just, I'm serious.
Hey, want to talk to my sex advisor?
Sure. You got Dr. Ruth there or what?
Yeah, he fucking beats out me like every day, dude. It's so fun. Alright. It's Dr. Ruth's husband, though. He's pretty cool, here.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Ron Jeremy can suck his own dick?
You're kidding.
No, it was in a porno mag.
Huh. Pictures or just,
Swank. Do you ever read Swank?
No, but backwards it spells Nas.
Seriously?
K-N-A-W-S.
They have these trading cards, these porno trading cards. But they're shit because they're just like paper, You can't really trade them.
Oh, yeah.
And another thing about the cereal box prizes, the brass one I ever got was this Dino on a skateboard.
This is a good one, you said?
Dino on a skateboard.
You like this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one for the Dino on the skateboard, but one against the Dino eraser.
Yeah, and you know what I noticed? You know how Dino's always happy and he always jumps on fucking Fred?
Yeah, I know a guy that used to do the voice of Dino.
Yeah, I think Fred's a faggot. I think he fucks Dino. Because Dino's always licking him.
Well, would that really make him a faggot? I mean, like, to be
not really a faggot, but what do you call those people that fuck animals?
Oh, jeez. I don't know what you call them, but the practice would probably be bestiality.
Yeah, that's probably
Or I think that sodomy might be applicable too, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So you're sure Dino's a male, though?
Yeah,
Do you remember
the boy's name.
In the very first episodes, Dino had a voice and he used to talk?
Yeah, but he goes, Dino, boy. Come here, boy.
And then, like, Fred Flintstone gave him a laryngectomy. So
Really?
Dino, yeah, he used to speak English. He had this voice, and then after the first or second episode with Dino in it, he started yapping like a dog instead of speaking.
Oh. Do you see that one where Dino got like popped a boner over that one little poodle?
No.
It was awesome because Dino thought he could like act and stuff, but he wasn't a good actor.
Oh, yeah.
It sucked though because like the dog was a bitch and she didn't really like him.
It happens that way, doesn't it? I remember that one. And she was really ugly underneath all the stage makeup.
Yeah.
Poor Dino was heartbroken.
Yeah.
So, what about the skateboard?
I think it's pretty cool, but you know, they have this other one where he's on rollerblades. And I think rollerblades are so fucking stupid. Don't you think they're stupid?
Yeah, looks like a good idea.
Well, they're just like ugly roller skates, man. You know?
Okay.
They're just ugly, man. And they're too expensive.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Yeah. I think everyone should just stick to skating. Right? Don't you think?
Don't ask my opinion of it.
Yeah, 'cause all the Watertown kids, man, they all fucking quit skating. They're all rad. Sucks.
You're from Watertown?
No, I used to be.
Where are you from now?
Newton.
Uh-huh. Well, tell me about the difference between Waltham, Watertown, and Newton.
'Cause, Waltham, I think it's a bunch of, what is it, Puerto Ricans? Yeah. Puerto Ricans. Watertown's like a bunch of, you know, mushes. You know, talk jocks and shit. You know, and wannabes. In Newton, there's just a bunch of skinheads.
Skinheads?
Yeah, Newton Center. That's where I'm from.
What do you mean, skinheads?
Well, they're not really, like, prejudiced skinheads. They're just, like, hardcore punkers that shave their head.
Yeah, I've kind of caught on to that lately. I've seen some people with shaved heads, and I kind of like, wow, you know, is this like this skinhead thing you hear about? But they don't seem to have, like, the attitude that you hear about with the, quote, skinheads, you know?
And we got called a skinhead in my school because we all dressed up like homies, you know, on April Fool's Day.
Uh-huh.
Tell me if this sucks, right? And so, like, the homies, the real homies in the school, they got real mad, right? And they kicked in a window. And they punched, like, a teacher. And we got suspended for...
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah, and we got suspended for 3 days, and I got suspended for 1. And that sucked, and one of them, like, beat the shit out of one of my friends. Like, that sucks so bad. Yeah, dude, and then, like, there's this dance, like, 2 days later. Fucking, we walk by with a big posse of skinheads, right? Everyone's shitting bricks, man. Yeah, dude. This big homie came out, and he thought he was gonna fucking, like, take us all. So it was a fucking big fight, dude. It was so cool. It was like the best fight you ever seen. Big tall white kid, big tall black kid. But we won because we all jumped in. And then someone brought a fucking gun to the dance, too. Doesn't that suck?
Did anyone get pregnant?
No, but I think Ron Jeremy's pregnant because he's real fat.
Wow.
Now, have you noticed that? It's not a beer belly because you never see him drinking. Wait, hold on. Talk to my assistant.
Actually, I have seen him drinking.
Hello, this is his assistant, and I'm pregnant. He got me pregnant.
Did the rabbit die?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Kind of sucks, though, but we watch pornos a lot. Hanging out with skins, you know. Skate our ass off, get buffed, drunk, you know, shit like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So much about you. What about what's up?
So, nothing much right now, dude. So what are you doing?
I'm working at a radio station.
Is it kind of boring sitting there by yourself, or do you have anybody there? Like, shit like that?
Oh, you know, I'm just sitting here punching the munchkin, right? So I talk to you guys. It turns me on, right?
Yeah. Doesn't that, like, get you, like, really hard talking about pornos and stuff? Because I'm, like, slapping off right now, dude.
Well, you know, I mean, that's what I'm here for. We're all whacking it, right?
Yeah. Pretty fun, huh?
One way or another.
Dude, don't you hate it when, like, you beat out too bad and, like, you fucking cum shoots in your eye and shit? Burns like a fucker.
Well, I'm blind, so...
Ah, shit. I am, like, going blind, but got really hairy palms and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm already there, okay, you know?
Yeah, want to talk to my assistant again?
Whatever.
Alright.
Hey, dude. I was wondering, right? You know how guys always crack the carrot and shit? You know?
Whatever.
Is it normal for girls to squish the fish?
I would say completely.
I mean, you never ever hear about that shit.
No, it's true. In fact, I think I was probably 18 years old before I heard about that shit. But believe me, I've seen it.
You have?
Up close and in person.
That's cool, dude.
It's for real.
And another thing, like, do only old women douche?
Probably mostly because I think that it's kind of like decided that it's usually not that useful. It can cause more problems than there is benefit. Excessive douching causes yeast infection.
Yeast infection, man?
Yeah.
Don't you get stink twat if you don't douche?
I suppose it depends on what you use too, but no, I mean excessive douching. Basically, you're supposed to just leave the whole thing alone, you know.
Yeah. Another thing, when you put on condoms, you're supposed to leave like a little space right at the tip.
Unless it's a reservoir tip.
Oh, that's cool. What about rib condoms?
What about them?
Do they give girls more satisfaction?
That's what the box says.
Seriously?
Should you believe everything you read on the box?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Just like that Dino eraser, man. It's really eraser.
Good point.
Yeah, it's just like another. You could drop that thing.
You think maybe they ought to put eraser in with your condoms, or condoms in with your cereal?
I think they put condom in your cereal.
That makes a lot of sense because it's a statistical fact that I can vouch for this on my experience that hormones rage most strongest in the early morning hours. Men and women. I really don't know what the heck it's all about, but I just saying, first thing in the morning, whew, that's it. So condoms in the cereal might make a lot of sense. Get it up and chug down crunch berries, slip it on, and slip it in, slip it out.
Yeah. But I don't really think that fucking chicks when you're young is too cool. I think that you should stick it. Well, if you're gonna fuck a chick, I think you should fuck her in the ass. Yeah, stick a big booby condom on. Just stick like an extra booby condom on.
What if she doesn't like that shit?
Tough shit, dude. I mean, tell her it's for her own good, man. Just fucking spread the bum cheeks, stick it in.
Okay. Dennis, do I hear a shout? Are you Greek? Am I Greek? Look, none of that, alright? Okay. Alright, anything else before we move?
Anything else? Hold on.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah, I'd like to say, what's up to all my friends in the center and all the writers and shit, like media and fucking Chloe.
Hey, do it on the phone. Come on.
What?
What have you got to say that it concerns people?
Yeah, well, nothing much, but we're just gonna go crack our carrots, but my friend would say a couple words first.
Okay.
Dude, I'd just like to know if there's any BBC parties going on, this vacation.
I don't know what it means.
I'd just like to know, because people tell them to call up system.
What do you mean, BC?
BBC.
What's that?
Well, it stands for a bunch of different things, I'm not really in BBC, my brother is. And, this Big Boofers Club.
Oh.
They smoke crazy Buhidley. You know what I'm talking about? Buhidley?
No, not really. I'm out of touch with that stuff.
Cheebs.
Don't know.
Pot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Now, that word I recognize from somewhere back there.
Crazy smokers, dude.
So how come all these new words for such an old thing?
I don't know, because, pot, it sounds stupid.
Does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But backwards, it's top.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe top because you're high. Get it? Get it?
Yep.
This is a really corny joke, but I'm, tired and I'm just making corny jokes for no reason.
You corny joke maker.
Yeah.
Can I go now?
Do you really want to?
Don't care that much.
Am I boring you that much?
Totally.
I am?
Thoroughly. I'm about to fall asleep.
Oh.
If I fall asleep, though, you'll have the air all to yourself.
Oh, that's cool. I think Watertown's a bunch of faggots. And I think, well, I can't say Waltham's a bunch of faggots because I'll get my ass kicked, but I still think it is a bunch of faggots.
See you later.
Later.
You're on the air.
Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah. This is the Wizard. And Ron Jeremy is God, let me tell you.
Okay.
And I was going to say, what's up, Rapace?
What kind of breakfast cereal does Ron Jeremy use?
I think he has to have Wheaties for all that workout. I mean, come on. Best sport, the best athletes use it, and he's an athlete in my book.
He's an athlete.
What about Long Don Silva?
I don't know anything about him.
Too bad. It's alright, though. But those Newton calls, don't even call back. You guys are losers. The Waltham.
Come on.
I know, they're dorks, but what else are we talking about now?
We're talking about putting curb feelers on the space shuttle.
Why would you want to feel the curb? Make it horny?
Yeah, exactly. When's the last time you saw the stars? I mean, the ones in the sky, you know?
Oh, I know. I think I saw the constellation Leo before.
Leah, like Princess Leia in Star
No,
Wars?
Leo. You know, Leo the lion or whatever.
Yeah.
In the hunter, whatever. With the 3 stars right next to each other. That
When
one.
was this?
Oh, back in the day. I don't know. Long time ago. Before there was pollution.
Before there was pollution.
I don't know. What do you think about the saving Walden Woods?
I don't really know a heck of a lot about it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, a lot of publicity for it, you know, like on TV and all that. Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I mean, Walden Woods was basically destroyed when Thoreau was still alive.
Really?
He was pretty disgusted with it. The train line was put in when he was still alive. You could hear the trains going by and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So the idea that they're preserving something is really kind of silly. It's actually been blown 100 years ago.
Yeah, I understand. But that's man for you.
We suck, huh?
I think so. I think we should just all kill ourselves and let what happens, you know?
We could have another topic about when women suck.
Women suck,
No, when, not why. Or we could talk about when guys suck, for that matter, too.
Well, guys suck then now. I don't know about them. Depends what they suck.
Right.
And women suck when they want.
Well, you know, that's what the Bongwater album says, right? That's what being a woman is all about, sucking and shopping.
Yeah, a woman's only good for 2 rooms. The kitchen and the bedroom.
Like I said, right at the top of the hour, perfectly on time, WBRS, your FM connection to pernicious misogyny.
All right, 736-5277.
Okay.
You didn't even have to tell me to say that.
No, I didn't. You're well trained.
I am.
Well trained.
But you know why? Because I'm the wizard. You know what I'm the wizard of?
Haven't any idea.
Oz.
Zardoz.
What?
Zardoz.
Zardoz?
Yeah.
What that spells backwards, though? God.
I can't even think about it because there's something wrong with me.
I mean, you think of
Zodraz.
You think of it with every other word,
It's
you know?
Zodraz, man.
Zodraz.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right.
Hey, I like to say there's
Okay.
a big party up at Troy Boy's house.
Okay, the topic now is, what's our next topic going to be?
All right, next topic going to be is, let me see. What do you think about the commercials on TV?
Commercials on TV?
All right, change the topic. Let's talk about Ron Jeremy.
We already talked about Ron Jeremy.
All right, what about Tracy Lords?
Same thing as Ron Jeremy, different color.
A little bit younger too, huh? I don't know. Let me see.
How's your spleen? What do you think of Barbara Bush?
Dyke.
Dyke.
I don't like her.
Barbara Bush Dyke. Did you know President Calvin Coolidge could wiggle his ears?
No.
Yeah, I just learned that today.
Did you?
Thought it might turn you on.
I'm as erect as a little girl.
Well, come on. You
I
got
don't know.
something to say, or should we just move on?
I'm out.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
No.
Hello?
Todd Campbell's a loser.
You shut up. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah.
Does this thing work?
No. So what's going on?
What are you calling me to ask? Come on, tell me what's going on.
Alright, you know what the best cereal prize is? The Turtles and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cereal. The bowl that came with it. They couldn't even fit it in the box. They had to put it on the outside.
Wow.
And then I got the trick spoon, and I had the whole setup. It was great.
Okay, so this is that special trick spoon that changes color with temperature?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Silly rabbi kicks her for trids.
Yep. See, I'm related to the rabbit.
Okay.
My cousin.
All right.
He always asks, even in Thanksgiving, he always asks for tricks. But no, we never gave it to him.
That's right.
Because tricks are for kids.
That's right. Make it seem forbidden. That makes it a lot more interesting, isn't it? Something else can't get it.
Yep.
Then again, they can also say it's for adults and make kids want it.
Mm-hmm. That could happen, and it is scary.
What scares you?
People who use their left hand instead of their right hand.
Yeah, but then it feels just like somebody else is doing it, doesn't it?
Not necessarily if you're a good sitter. Like M's right hand, he's got it going the right way, baby. He knows what he's doing.
All right. Well, shoot.
Well, you know what? I have a new invention. I have an invention. There's a coin there, right? At the end, and I'm on my microphone.
If they use it against you, like, you know, what if your wife wants an abortion and you want the kid?
Well, then they use my invention and they ask the fetus, and what he says goes.
Wow, that's an innovative solution.
Save the whole world some big troubles. Big troubles.
Thank goodness we have you.
Well, you're welcome. You can thank my mom.
Are you getting tired?
Not really. I'm wide awake.
Keep talking. Faster, faster.
You know those losers in Newton, the skinheads? You know how that kid said something like they were no good? That kid, the wizard? They had one good thing going with them. They were skaters. Skaters are cool. Only skaters are cool. But like people who like beat up on people and are not nice. They're not cool. They're not cool at all. At all. Don't yawn. That's an insult.
Not at all. Just means that I'm short on oxygen.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'll go now, 'cause you're bored and I'm gonna cry.
Oh, please don't feel that way.
But it's the truth.
Yow.
And it's Flipper, king of the sea.
Faster than lightning.
Anyway, Jeff, I don't know about these people talking about Mrs. Brady, like calling her a whore and shit. Is that right?
I don't know her. Maybe she is.
It's my woman, you know.
Okay.
And I just don't think that's right.
Is she a hoe or not?
No, she's not a hoe, and like I said before, she is dead. And I don't appreciate the harsh comments.
Well, I could certainly understand that.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that I do. I'm saying that I could.
It's a little hard. Anyway, I had something. Oh, the guys from Newton, you're just fucking morons, because there's like nobody from Newton that's like a skinhead. So why don't you just get a clue? Because I'm from Newton, and I'm not a skinhead, and I represent Newton. I think I have a beep.
Thank you for representing Newton. Anything else?
Yeah. Can you tell me? I do have a beep. Can you tell me some of the new rules of quality time?
There are no new rules, actually. Basically...
Hold on, who's ever calling me? Go ahead.
The only thing that's gone on recently is the revival of some rules that have been in the book for a long time that kind of went ignored for a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aha. That makes sense. But this is good, your show right now, because it's like, look, this is what quality time should be like. People calling up, talking about interesting subjects, talking about things that
come in your cereal box.
People in the world should know. The kinds of toys that you get, like...
Well, this is in the consumer interest, you know?
Right. Like a what's it called? A wall dude does whatever the little octopuses were. They were awesome. You know what else is kind of cool? The little things you got that you put in soda bottles, and when you flip the soda bottle up, it will go down, and vice versa.
I don't know that.
You don't know that, dude? You're lost. You're lost. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go answer the person's call who's calling me. And you ask the person about that, and you go find out, and I'll call back, right?
Yeah.
All right, see you, Fetus.
So what about this thing?
I don't know. This is the Burger King. What's going on?
Boyga.
Uh-huh.
Boyga King, is your restaurant closed or is it 24 hours?
I don't know. I want to talk about the Brady Bunch.
Okay.
Sam, what I don't understand is Mrs. Brady has 3 daughters and Mr. Brady has 3 kids.
3 very lovely girls.
But
and 3 boys of his own.
Where the hell did she get 3 daughters and where the hell did he get 3 kids?
They each had had marriages before. I believe that they both were widow and widower, because in the era when that was introduced, it was still a little bit pushy to portray a divorcee. For example, Mrs. Partridge in the Partridge Family was a widow. But I don't know, if somebody would like to call up and clarify what happened to the previous marriages of the Brady Bunch, I'd love to know.
Then where does Alice come in?
I don't know. She gets her meat from Butcher Sam.
That's not how she gets from Sam.
Yeah, it is.
She gets his salami.
That's what I'm saying.
But if you're in the mood for a good laugh, check out Debbie Does Dishes with what's his name? Jerry Butler.
Uh-huh.
He's a class act himself.
Uh-huh.
And the my favorite thing that I got in the cereal box was a life-size picture of Ron Jeremy naked.
That's the best. What cereal was that in?
that was in my Fruity Pebbles.
Is he fruity?
No,
is he? Does he?
He's cheesy.
Does he do that stuff? His super cheesy crisp?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Well,
you give up? You give up? Are you ready to go off the air now? Are you drained?
Yeah, I'm drained.
Okay.
All right. I'll call in a little later.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah. It's T-Money.
Pardon?
It's T-Money. T-Money.
Well, what do I do with that?
Okay, okay, forget it. Yeah, I got Alice. I don't think Miss Brady's a hoe. I think Alice is a hoe.
Huh.
I think she does like Greg upstairs in his little thing up there, his little room.
Alice does?
Yeah, and like the bunk beds or whatever. Alice is a hoe. Wouldn't you like to see like Mr. Brady come home like one day after a bad day of work or something, losing a deal at the architect place or whatever, and like, yo, Alice, you bitch, screw me or something, give me a shot of brandy or something stupid like that.
Right, and then like Mrs. Brady's ex-husband comes in and there's a big scene.
Yeah, and like the fist fight with guns and stuff. I don't know.
Alice whips him in the head with a pot roast.
Yeah. And then Sam the butcher, whatever his name is, comes over and kills him. Did you see the one when they went to that ghost town and they all got in jail?
That's right, and they got the telephone working there.
Yeah, classic.
That was the Grand Canyon one.
Yeah, and when
I remember when that first aired.
With the bears, when they were making pupos.
And with the Indian kid with the beans and the flashlight.
Yeah. Did you watch the Brady Bunch today?
Not today.
She had a wig. Marsha had a wig.
Why?
I don't know. She's losing her hair, obviously.
I understood one of those 3 girls, I don't know if it's a rumor or the truth, one of those 3 girls did pornos, since that's been one of our subjects tonight.
Oh, the little one. Yeah, pornos. Wait, I have something to say. Wait, do you know the little girl? I don't know her name. What's her name?
Cindy.
Cindy, yeah, Cindy. You know there's like 3 of them? Like they all died?
What?
You never knew that? Like the first Cindy died, and they had like a girl that looked just like her come...
No way.
Yeah, I swear. It's like not a lie. It's like the big thing. Some nerd from my old school like had every Brady Bunch taped ever, and like he knew everything, and she was into that stuff, and he knew.
She likes that shit?
Yeah.
Huh.
Brady Bunch porno. I saw this. I went over the Wizard's house once.
How much would you pay to see a porno movie of the whole Brady Bunch going out?
Oh my God, much money.
I think it would be massively amusing.
That would be hilarious. Just like incest going in there. Well, you know, like Greg goes to Marsha. Well, we're not really brother and sister.
Right. Exactly. Well,
Get it on.
Honestly, I think that one of the most effective aspects of the Sherwood Schwartz shows, which was Gilligan Island and the Brady Bunch, was the kind of sexuality that was right under the surface in both of those shows. I mean, let's face it, when you talk about Gilligan's Island, what do people talk about next? I mean, I've heard that Gilligan's Island come up 3 times at least on Quality Time, and every time the discussion is about who screwed whom. Okay, well, you know about the professor.
The professor, yeah.
I mean, you know about the skipper and Gilligan.
Gilligan didn't get anything.
Well, no, he sure did get something, because the skipper was always on top. Remember how their bunks were?
Oh, true.
That's right.
Yeah.
And anyway, the same thing is true with the Brady Bunch.
What about
I remember as a very young kid thinking about, gee, the possibility of being in a family with all boys and then having a bunch of girls move in who really weren't your sisters,
Yeah.
Let's face it, you got to be pretty stupid not to think about that. I think that that had a lot to do with the popularity of the show.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Check this out. I went over the Wizard's house and I saw this porno, and this guy was getting his dick sucked for like 20 minutes or something, and he shot all over her face. It was all in her face and her hair and her eyes, and it was dripping down. It was raunchy. That's the worst one I've ever seen.
What's your point?
That's pretty gross. And I don't know, porno's good, but not that good.
Uh-huh.
Like, good thing is when you get one of those like boners, you like lay on the ground, so it looks like you don't have one, and your friends are like, "What's the matter? Got a boner?" Like, you ever get a boner from like having to go to the bathroom so bad, but you're holding it? The piss just fills up. That's what happens in the morning. I figured it out.
Disc jockeys don't urinate.
Oh, I know. What do? You're there all night.
Yeah, just basically plugged in,
No, that's what happens in the morning. It's not that you just like wake up and have a boner. It's you wake up and you have to go take a piss really bad because you didn't all night or something. That's what it is. That's why you like piss forever, like beer piss. I got something from Pops. These little stickers. They're like ½ inch thick, and they come in two different ones. They're like way cool, and like wicked rad. And they say not, and you can mix them around and stuff, and you put them on your speakers, like they say. Those are crazy. I just got those.
How much damn breakfast cereal do you guys eat anyway?
I get them like. I usually don't have them. I usually don't have them, but I go through boxes really quick. Oh, you know what's really crappy? That they shouldn't even have cereal that doesn't have a prize in it. Like Nut and Honey and Cheerios, or like Wheaties or something. Oh, Wheaties, well actually they give away tickets to like the Olympics, don't they?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Isn't that gay? Yeah.
Give me like donuts.
Or like Oat Bran. What is that?
Potato chips.
No, Nut Bran. Or what is that stuff called?
I don't know, but I know that Honey Nut Cheerios have sugar and salt in them, and like a ½ an almond per box.
Is that big or is that good or bad? I don't know.
Well, if you go and you buy something that says Honey Nut on it, and it has like, a ½ gram of honey and 1/4 of an almond in the whole box, doesn't that sound like a ripoff?
Yeah, pretty much. Or like 2 scoops of raisin. You know there's no 2 scoops in there.
Yeah, there are. I mean, what size are the scoops?
Have you ever sorted out the raisins and seen if it was 2 scoops?
Look.
And how big are the scoops that they're talking about? Like
exactly my point. If you take all the raisins out of ½ a box and you make a scoop that size, then there you have it.
It's not like the scoop like the Sun guy has.
No, it's nothing like the scoops that guy has.
He's got like really big. Yeah, false advertising. That's like he's got like really big scoops. And he's like 2 scoops.
It's false. It's false scooping.
Yeah. I don't know. That's retarded. I don't think they should have that kind of stuff. Get little kids psyched up for raisins. I don't know why, but why would you like raisins? But who buys that stuff?
I don't know. I think raisins ought to be made illegal.
I don't know if you remember this. Well, you probably would because you're older than me. But a long time ago, they had those straws. They came in like neon colors, and they it would go up straight, and then it would like go in like a couple circles.
Crazy straw.
Yeah. Weren't those cool? Like, and you could like suck halfway and then go around halfway the circle.
Well, the problem was that by the time you got done sucking all the air out of the straw, you didn't have any suck left for the
Yeah, and you couldn't get any juice.
That's right. So it saved a lot of juice.
And they sold those. Don't you hate imitation things? Like imitation stuff. Like Cabbage Patch Kids, and they came out with imitation ones.
I wouldn't have bought the original one.
Well, neither would I, but I didn't. But no, I'm talking about like imitation cereal things. Like they have something and then they make imitation of it. Like
Sounds dangerous.
No, like
Like Fruitios.
No, no, not actual cereal, but like the prize is like those Nerf floppy things. They're not actual Nerf, but they're the same exact thing. They just don't say Nerf. They're like
Wow.
they're biting off.
That's shattering. That's as bad as sea monkeys.
I had goldfish once.
Did you feed them sea monkeys? You can.
You can?
Yeah, fish love to eat those things.
I had 3 goldfish and they died. One day I came home and they weren't there, and I asked Mom, where'd the goldfish go? And she goes, oh, I moved them. And she wouldn't tell me. I figured out like years later that they died. Because I couldn't find, we moved, and I was like, where are the goldfish?
Maybe she killed them because she didn't want to bother moving them, huh?
It's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
I looked in the closet, they weren't there, and wait a second. And then I saw the little gravel at the bottom in the toilet. And I cried for days. There's shit in my house. Okay.
There.
Sorry. You know those goldfish, you know they meant a lot to me.
I know. They
Okay.
meant a lot to all of us.
I'm okay. Shit in my house. Have you ever seen Can't Buy Me Love? That movie?
They were good fish.
Have you seen that movie Can't Buy Me Love?
No. So did your mom squish the fish?
I don't know what she did. She won't tell me. Today, she won't tell me. I'm like, Mom.
Did she steal your teddy bear too?
What?
Did she steal your teddy bear too?
My dad did. I don't know. I was like bad or something, and he just took it. Hid it on top of the fridge. That was the big thing in my life. That and like falling.
What did you do? Fall down the stairs and then your shoes fell off?
No. My shoes fell off, then I fell down the stairs.
And was your head dashed apart?
Yeah.
I thought
Sewed
maybe.
it back on.
Okay.
Wait, is Rob, whatever Jeremy or whatever his name is, Ron?
Ron.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy, my bad. Is that the guy with the mustache and afro?
At one time, yeah. I think he kind of straightened his hair or something at one point, but I think he used to
It's
have
not
a
curly? It's not curly black hair?
Yeah, it's like, really curly.
And he's got a mustache and like a pot belly. He's hairy.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy at the
Right.
Wizards.
Right.
That guy's like in all the videos, and he's so nappy ugly.
Nappy.
Nappy ugly, yeah. You don't know what nappy means?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I didn't know if you were just
No,
laughing because.
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Are you all drained out? I don't hear any more sound coming out of you.
No, wait 1 second.
Yeah. Before he gets off, I just got one thing to say. Well, Todd Francis did on my mother, so I just like to say Todd Francis' mom douches with liquid Drano. Because she always, like, whatever she sits on, it burns a hole. And, like, if she ever...
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to say something. I know why the Brady parents got divorced. Would you like to know?
Yeah.
Well, the Brady mother, Mrs. Brady, well, I don't know her ex name. We'll just call her Mrs. Carroll. She had incest with Greg. And not Greg, what's her name? The oldest daughter. Marsha. She had incest with Marsha. And, like, her husband didn't like it. Because, like, the more she was given to Marsha, the less she was given to her husband. So, like, the husband didn't like it.
Well, then why didn't he just get involved?
Because Marsha didn't find her father attractive.
I can understand that. I wasn't attracted to my father either. Were you?
No, my father's kind of a prick, but hey, if I had a good-looking father...
But from what I understand, a lot of girls go for that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. I mean, some of my friends have, like, wicked nice-looking fathers, you know? And, like, if I were them, I'd do incest with my father. I'm serious.
Maybe the thing to do would be just to swap fathers then, right?
That'd be cool.
All right.
That'd be cool. But, I don't know. Wait a minute. All right. Can I say something about little pricks knocking on windows? All right. Hello. Dennis, you know Dennis. Hold on. Dennis is the father of my child.
All right.
God, this is going to be the best-looking kid ever born.
You got it.
I'm serious. In camp?
So you're going to keep it, huh?
Definitely.
All right.
Dennis's?
All
Are
right.
you kidding?
Congrats, Dennis. Okay. What's going on now? What's in your breakfast cereal?
My breakfast cereal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you get condoms in your breakfast cereal or something?
No, I got this cheesy Captain Crunch board game in one of them.
Oh, I got
And it was like supposed to be like 3D, and you have to like pick out the captain that's like not real, and you put on the little 3D glasses, and it's not 3D.
Not real.
No, it's not real.
You're
you
kidding
put on
me.
the 3D glasses, and it's not 3D, and you can't figure out which one's 3D, so you feel like a moron because you're playing this game that's like for 3-year-olds and up, and you can't figure it out. You know, it's demeaning. I just don't think they should put them in there because they make you feel really low.
Okay, so that's 1 point against the 3D glasses for Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm glad we're getting these consumer reports out of the way and people aren't going to be buying lousy cereals, you know?
Oh, no, Captain Crunch is good cereal.
Captain Crunch is good cereal, just have cheesy prizes. So if you're buying them for the prizes, don't bother. And those, you know those little octopuses that like you throw at the wall and they're supposed to like slowly climb down? Mine would always hit the wall and fall on the ground, and then get all dusty so it had no chance of working again. And then it said on the box to wipe them off with a face cloth, and then I'd do that, and they'd just kind of like splat on the wall and then fall off and leave a big octopus wet mark.
Do you have a cat?
What?
It leaves a wet spot. Do you have a cat?
Yeah.
Does your cat like to play with that?
Yeah, my cat plays with anything.
My cat loves to watch those things go down the wall, and then as soon as they come close, you know, she'll reach up and grab it and stick one claw in it, and then she'll pull, and the thing stretches way out, and she gets real confused.
Really? Sounds like kind of a dumb cat. My friend's cat plays hide and go seek. I don't know why. She just told me to say that, but I heard that this one kid put tape over his cat's mouth, and then...
And it got pregnant.
Hold on a second. My mother's friend is at the door, and she's going to kill me if she finds out I'm on the phone. But anyway, I guess he screwed the cat, and the cat died because of the tape was over his mouth. Michelle, I guess the cat died.
Yeah.
Because the tape was over its mouth, and it couldn't, like, puke or anything, so it kind of just died, you know?
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Well, it's sad, because these people are demented, and they're killing cats over there.
Well, you know, when I do things like that to my cat, I would never dream of taping its mouth shut. I like to hear it scream, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, we know where we're all coming from.
Okay.
I'm glad we could reach some point of agreement.
Yeah. Well, I'd just like to say that people that like, call in while other people are, like, talking, that's not nice, and you shouldn't do it. You know, because people wait on the line for 20 minutes to call in, and then they get on, and they have this click, and then they get in these big fights, and then they threaten to break windows, and it's just a big, mean...
What causes this?
What? Cats.
Damn those cats. Are you out of here yet?
I really don't know.
Are you through yet?
Like, see, this is a good example of how people, like, drone on about nothing, and you let them talk. I had to wait so long because other people are, like, babbling. And now people right now are waiting because I'm babbling.
That's right.
So you know what I'm going to do?
What?
Hello? Hello? Did you turn it off? Hello? Hello?
Yeah?
I'm sorry. What was I saying?
You were babbling.
Oh, all right. And you were listening to me?
That's right.
People usually ignore me when I babble. But thanks. I appreciate it.
Sure thing.
About abortion, can I just get back to that for a second? No facts or anything. I'd just like to state my opinion. Is that okay?
No facts? Your
No facts.
Your opinion is a fact, isn't it?
Well, I guess, yeah, but nobody really cares, so it's not really a fact. You know? Well, I guess... All right, I don't know. Let me just say it. All right. Well, I think that abortion is kind of wrong, but I still think women should have the choice. But I still think their choice should be not to have an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because it's sad. There was this thing in the news about somebody found a bag of like 147 aborted fetuses, and they tried to burn the bag, but they didn't, and so people found all these little fetuses, aborted fetuses. You know? It's gross. You know, like finding a bag of like a bunch of aborted fetuses?
I've never myself found myself in possession of a bag of fetuses.
I know this kid of the last name Hall and his sister.
No names.
Alright, I'm sorry. His last name isn't Hall. And his sister, like, this isn't anything bad about him or anything. That's the only reason I said the last name. His sister has this, like, little shopping cart, like, play shopping cart of, like, headless, limbless, naked Barbies.
Wow, that's classy.
And we used to say cart, oh, headless, naked Barbies. So.
Beautiful.
And my friend has this fan, a ceiling fan, with Barbie parts tied to it, so when you turn it on, all these little Barbie heads and stuff fly
Right on. You sound like my kind of people.
Oh, God. Well, I'm going to let you go on to the next caller, because I feel bad because I'm taking up everybody's time with, like, nothingness.
I'm sure I know nothing about the Brady Bunch.
All right, you can move on. I'm out.
You can hang up.
Thanks for listening to me. You hang up first.
We'll both hang up at the same time.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I wonder if he made it.
What?
I think Dennis was trying to save that call. I wonder if he made it. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I have a sea monkey story. We got sea monkeys when, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And my mom had them up in the kitchen on the table. And my mom had she used to have her business in our basement. And the lady who was her receptionist went upstairs to get something in the kitchen. I don't know, something to eat or something. And she looked down the thing, and she's like, oh, she thought it was one of those things you shake, the snow ones. You know how you shake a thing and the snow comes up? She shaked it, and sea monkeys went all over the kitchen table. She killed them. I was so sad. I came upstairs, and I'm like, what the heck happened? I'm like, Mom, Lynn killed our sea monkeys. She thought it was one of those snow things.
That's monkey side.
And I know, she killed them. And one time, you know, that kid was talking about his goldfish, how they disappeared. Well, one time we went away on vacation, and we left our goldfish there. And when we came back, all there was a tail and 2 heads because our cat had eaten the goldfish.
Yum,
It was
yum.
kind of sad.
I like to watch cats mess with an aquarium because they watch the fish and then they keep trying to, like, put their paw in to touch the fish, and the paw gets wet and they pull it out and shake it off.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's sad. I don't like cats. They're sneaky. They're like evil looking. I don't know. I don't like my cat.
I have a kind cat.
Really? We used to have a really fun cat when I was little. She was really smart, but our cat now is stupid. I don't know. She's annoying too. She's on a diet. My mother put our cat on a diet, and she's really pissed off. So she's been in a bad mood.
Your mom or the cat?
My mom put the cat on the diet because she got too fat.
Who's pissed off?
The cat.
And who's pissed on?
Our rug. Because the cat's pissed, so she pisses on the rug. But anyways, there was something else I had to say. What was it? It was really important too, but it couldn't have been that important, I guess, if I can't remember it.
Hello, I'm Barbara Bush. Learn to see the warning signs.
Shut up. What was I going to say? It was very important. Well, I can't seem to... Oh, yeah. I just wanted to say to Billy Saccone, you can just kiss my butt, and you can get with that because you're never going to get with this, and he knows what I mean by that. And hi to Dennis. And I had to ask Dennis a question, but he never came back to the line. That's okay. I will call back later, and I'm sorry for taking up your time, Deb. Bye.
Oui.
Hi.
Hey. Who's this?
Same as you.
Oh.
We're all the same inside.
Really? That's cool. Deep. I've only been waiting for about an hour, but Dennis was cool. He kept me company. So you're not in like a speaking mood tonight? You're on the radio, you know.
Do to fight the greenhouse effect.
Shut this off.
All right.
So, what's up?
Have you been listening?
Yeah.
Well then, speak.
Wait, it's just people bubbling about stupid things and carts o fetuses or whatever. I don't care about that shit. It is funny though. I think I think I know who that was, but you said no mentioning names, right? So we can't mention names even if we want to say hi to people?
Wow. You know, I mean, the forum is for discussion, not for,
I'm on the phone.
You know, greeting and whatever. The point should be what you have to say, not who you are.
Okay. Well, no, I'm upset because my best friend is in Arlington tonight, and they don't get this. Like, she can't pick it up on her radio out there.
What she got to do is get herself a good antenna, because we can be picked up in Arlington.
You can?
That's
How
right.
far out does this thing go?
Depends on how good you are at picking it up.
Damn.
We can reach out to Framingham. We can reach,
Do people call in?
we
from
only
Framingham?
go, what is it, north and 128 is, no, south and 128 is toward Needham, right? We don't quite make it to Needham because of the big radio towers out there.
Damn.
But in the other directions, we get probably 15 miles.
You know what freaks me out? When I think about, alright, like, I only really think about, like, when I think about the show, it's like, I only think that the people who call are the people who listen, so it's just like kind of like a small thing when
Not
like
at
kids
all.
from
Not
Brandeis
at all.
and kids from the high
There's a
school
lot
call.
of,
But what freaks me out is when I think about, you know, who else could be listening. Because like we're saying all this stuff, like and like all these private jokes and all this stuff over the air. What if just like some weird people are like listening to our conversations and stuff?
They are.
That's weird though to think about that. Like everybody, like that, like people outside this little group like will be listening. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Any thoughts?
The number is 736-5277, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what are we doing?
We're talking about stupid stuff.
736-5277-7365-BRS or Pen Japs.
What does that mean?
Pen Japs. That's what you dial on your telephone to call us here.
And Japs, that's cute.
I don't have anything to do with it. I just, you know, work here.
You don't eat the rules.
I don't eat the rules.
You don't follow the rules either.
Are you pregnant?
Am I pregnant? Do I sound pregnant?
A little whiny, and craving pickles,
No,
strawberry
I'm
ice cream.
PMS.
Potato masher, what's that stand for?
PMS?
Yeah, let's inform everybody.
Premenstrual syndrome.
And what's it mean?
It's when a girl
A
is
woman?
about to have her period and she becomes a bitch.
Don't you mean a woman?
No.
Girls
can get it. Girls get it when they're like in 6th grade or 7th grade. Well, the lucky ones do.
Lucky?
Yeah.
Why? Does it sound like a lot of fun to you to bleed?
Well, girls that are more pubicized are more popular.
Pubicized?
I didn't make up the word.
All
no,
right.
but it's true. It's true. There are. I know a lot of girls that are like wicked popular who have like, you know, like the shittiest, bitchiest personality, but because they got big tits and a nice ass, you know, they're like mighty popular.
Yeah.
And then I know a lot of girls that like have like the greatest personality in the world and like wicked fun to be around, yet they're like dog ugly, so none of the guys like really hang out with them or talk to them.
I'll take one of them, all right?
Well, yeah, sure. When you're like older and more mature, but when you're in high school, when you're in high school, you're thinking about a tits and ass. So you go for the bustier ones.
You know what I went for when I was in high school?
Guys.
A nice...
Sorry, I had to say it.
Actually, I was so fat and ugly and zitty, I wouldn't
me
have been able to get one of them either. What I went for, and probably still to this day, is a nice pair of eyes.
Eyes?
Eyes.
You like study a person's eyes?
Yeah, you know...
What good are eyes? What good are they? Can't fondle them.
Did you realize that human beings are the only animal that fucks looking face to face?
Really? That's cool. Well, it depends what position you're in.
Basically, yeah, but what I'm saying is there's hardly any other animals that do that. Although rats will do it that way on occasion.
You, like, study this?
I have rats.
Oh. That's nice. And so you just, like, kind of, like, sit there and watch them go at it?
Well, I don't, like, make a study of it, but...
but
you know,
every once in a while you'll glance over and see them doing the wild thing?
yeah,
Humpty Dumpty?
making the beast with two backs, as Shakespeare put in Othello, yeah.
He said that?
Yeah.
That's cute. That's I'll have to use that one. Let me write
Shakespeare has got everything in it, man. Everything.
that down. We just read Romeo and Juliet. I thought that was pretty deep. I like that. Let's talk about Romeo and Juliet, because I know everybody at my school's had to read it. You know, so I know that, like, they'll have something to talk. That'll be something to talk about.
Sure.
Have people call up and talk about that.
Go ahead.
All right. All right. You read it. What are your feelings on it?
I didn't read it.
Are you retarded? Oh, good, they hung up. Hopefully somebody was listening. All right, well, I'm going to ignore them. Anyway,
Okay, let's see now.
Whoever you... Hang up right now, because
One of
you're
the
annoying
families was the Capulets, and the other family was the Montague, right?
me. Yeah.
Okay. And
This
they were
little
in
desperate
love.
attempt to get me off the air is not... I'll
So
sit here
they
all
were
night
in
waiting for
love.
you guys to stop.
And their parents didn't dig the whole scene.
Basically.
Okay, sounds familiar.
They didn't want to listen to that... They didn't want to listen to that... Which, you know, something that still happens today. So, it's, you know, it's relevant to today.
And then what happens?
They kill each other. Well, they kill themselves near each other. They commit suicide so that they can...
Everybody dies!
Not everybody. Just a couple people.
Just the ones who count.
Yeah.
So, do they find true love through death?
I don't think they're ever really in love. They just thought they were in love.
No kidding. That's what I hear, but I never read it myself. So why do you think that?
Well,
Just because
go
your
and
teacher said so?
Rent it from the Brandeis Library tonight.
I don't
Seriously,
have any access to the Brandeis Library.
read it and see what... I do, so read it and see what you get out of it.
Maybe.
See what you think, dude.
I think you're out.
Alright, see you later.
Bye. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you want to say something? Okay, Ralph had to go because he has to, like, read. But he wanted me to, say that in the Brady Bunch, the, both parents, you know, their, you know, the husband and wife had died.
Yeah?
And the first time that divorce was, you know, brought into a TV show was The Odd Couple.
Wow. Wow, good point.
There's
actually, I don't know which show was first. Are you trying to say Brady Bunch was before Odd Couple? Because I'm not sure.
Yes, and The Odd Couple was after, because that's when the divorce was starting to come into the scene.
Huh.
Yes. So it shows kind of television history of that.
Wow. Well, thanks for that.
Hold on a sec. Here's Ralph.
Yeah, I just came back. I wanted to bring up another show that Tony Randall was also in. You remember Love Signe, that show?
No.
It was on Saturday nights when I was in junior high and had no life. I used to watch it. It was a show where Tony Randall was a homosexual who was taking care of a little girl. He lived alone with this girl in an apartment in Manhattan. So that was kind of another risque show. Like you give a shit, but I just wanted to bring it up. Okay.
What do you think about the subject of homosexuals having children, raising children?
Well, it's difficult. I debated it. Actually, I used to be in the Boy Scouts, and the Boy Scouts, as you know, aren't too keen on homosexuality. Actually, there's a case now where there was a scoutmaster who was gay in California, and he came out of the closet and they kicked him out of scouting. So I debated this with people in scouting, but anyway, that's completely irrelevant. I think, actually, to be honest with you, I think it's okay because, first of all, two homosexuals want to have a child. Obviously, they've overcome a lot to have their relationship, so I think they would probably make very good parents, probably better than most heterosexual parents.
Yeah,
I mean,
could
that's
be.
what I think.
So, what about homosexual marriage then?
Oh, homosexual marriage, I have no problem with. I mean, it's not my cup of tea. But if two people honestly love each other, I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't know what the status of it is. I believe in some states it's legal. It seems to me that, maybe you wouldn't be able to find a priest to do the ceremony in your church necessarily, but that it's kind of strange that it's the state's concern. I'll tell you, I was looking at something like my car registration, and it says, it has a block for sex, right? And I thought, what business is it of my government? What kind of genitals are hanging between my legs? What a completely, absolutely, stupendously irrelevant fact.
Because, right now...
Isn't that an invasion of my privacy for them to print on every public document what kind of genitals I wear?
Absolutely, I think it is. I think it's an invasion of privacy to even have on the SATs, to have white, black, Hispanic, other.
Right.
I checked other myself because, so that way I think I was eligible
Fill
for
in the blank.
all scholarships, yeah. But,
I worked for the United States government doing the census, so I can relate with that kind of...
Yeah, it's really a load of horseshit because who cares? It's so stupid.
The notion of race, why don't we just admit we're all in the human race and get all this over with?
We really are. And getting back to the homosexuals, I think a lot of the Newton kids and whatnot, all the think tank of the suburbs of Boston, they'll probably say fag stink. Ralph is a fag because he has no problem with homosexuals. Well, the thing is that right now it's 1 out of 10 people are gay, and
is this out of the closet or active or what?
Well, that's reported out of the closet. That figure is probably very conservative. So everywhere, chances are, you're sitting in a classroom, chances are one of those people are gay. If there are 20 people in the class, chances are 2 of those people are gay. So
but that doesn't mean they're together, because they probably don't even know about each other.
No, they probably don't, because they're so scared of all the other kids making fun of them or beating them or worse.
Or raping them.
Well,
that's one of the interesting ironies about prison life is that a guy might get raped, but if he allows himself to be raped, he could be killed for being gay. Right?
Exactly.
So the point isn't the physical rape of the guy.
No.
The point is the disrespect and the dehumanization or the victimization. In other words, if a guy were basically just put up with it and not act totally insulted and degraded, then they'd murder him. So the point is that they have to make the act inherently degrading.
Exactly.
And if it's not... like if a guy will tolerate it and put up with it, then they'll say, "Oh, you're gay," and they'll kill him. So that way, the act of rape, this homosexual rape, I'm talking about it in a prison situation, becomes necessarily terrifying and humiliating.
It is. It's probably. The thing is, right now, you look, and the people who are out to gay bash, they do it because inside they're scared of their own. First of all, they can't deal with their own sexuality. They don't even know what they think. This is what I found with, friends in high school and people I didn't like in high school. I would debate with them all the time about this. And it's like, the thing is, these people I was talking to are the people who are the most unsure about their sexuality, the people who were very into pornography. Not because there's anything wrong with pornography, but these people are very confused. And in order to justify their confusion, they go, they find a scapegoat, which often is homosexuals.
Right.
But, I don't know, what else are we talking about tonight? Because I really haven't listened that much.
Fruity Pebbles, prizes that come in cereal. What if you get pregnant?
What if an interesting thing about pregnancy, I really don't know the facts of it, but there's a wealthy businessman in England who has right now put out an offer for $1 million for a man who could become pregnant.
Right.
Are you familiar with this?
Yeah.
No, I don't really know much about the transsexual operation, but is it possible? Is it now possible for this to be done? I don't know.
The theory that I understand is that a human embryo will basically attach to, how can I describe this? Will attach to any part of the body, not just the uterus, okay? And then it will cause the human body to support it, no matter where it attaches. This is why a woman can get what's called a tubular pregnancy, where conception occurs in the fallopian tube, which is normal, but the fertilized ovum never travels down the fallopian tube to the uterus where the pregnancy would normally be carried out.
Yeah.
So the point is that the attachment of the ovum to the body, it doesn't matter where it attaches. The body will accommodate it and grow the umbilical cord and everything. Now, I don't know if this is a fact, but this is the theory that I read about.
Yeah.
So if this is true, then it would be possible to take a fertilized ovum and put it inside a guy's abdomen, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay, right in the area where all your organs are, and attach it, let's say, to the large intestine or something. And if this theory is correct, then you would basically have enough support. I guess, you know, the amniotic sac, which is the liquid that surrounds the baby, I guess even that is grown by the baby itself, so all those things would be present. But as far as having an actual way to deliver the baby,
that would be tough.
you wouldn't have it. And so according to this theory, male pregnancy is very feasible and very possible.
Wow.
But who's going to do it?
It's really, the whole transsexual operation, I think it's fascinating. I mean, I think it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, but this would not require a transsexual operation because transsexual operations do not include reproductive organs, only sexual organs. So, in the case of a male to female, all they're really doing is they remove the penis and they make a slash. Is really all they do. You know, there's no uterus in there. There's no real reproductive organs behind it.
Is there such a thing? I mean, I know that male to female happens a lot. Actually, I was reading about this in GQ a few months ago. There's a place I think it's in Utah or something. It's like a town, and there's a doctor who specializes
no. This is Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo, okay, that's right.
I used to live in Colorado Springs, about an hour north, and I kept hearing about that, and I thought, wow, what an interesting photography project.
Yeah, it would be because there's one city, I think, he does a few dozen a year, and he's been doing it for, like, quite a long time now. And I know he does mostly, male to female. I don't know, I mean, do they go the other way, like female to male?
Yeah. I don't know much about this, but because there's several different ways to do it. But there's one method. Basically, what they do is they make a tube of skin that they take off of your stomach or something, and they kind of attach it, and then they end up cutting it off at one end, and it's a pretty wild process. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine